The labyrinth narrowed into a long stone corridor, its walls carved with spirals and waves that seemed to move in the torchlight. At the end stood a towering gate of black stone, its surface engraved with runes that glowed faint red like veins beneath skin. Rachel brushed the silt from the carvings. Her voice trembled as she translated, "Beware. The guardian of the first gate is the sea beast, the great octopus size of a submarine. It has watched for centuries. It has feasted on men and steel alike. It struck down the 2 Djibouti warriors. It crushed the Russian submarine. It terrified Cousteau." The soldiers muttered uneasily. One mercenary spat. "If this isn't the Kraken, then what the hell is it?" Rachel shook her head, fear in her eyes. "If this is not the Kraken, then the Kraken must be far greater. This is only the guardian." Her words fell like stone into the silence. The opening of the gate. The French captain stepped forward, his face pale but resolute. "We came here for the king's key." "Open it," Rachel hesitated, her hands trembling. "The walls say, once the door opens, the guardian will rise." "Do it," the captain snapped. Reluctantly, Rachel pressed her hand to the runes. They flared with red fire. With a grinding roar, the gate split open, water rushing inward as though the sea itself breathed through the stone. Beyond lay a cavern vast as a cathedral, its ceiling lost in shadow, and within it, treasure. Piles of gold, jewels, crowns, and weapons glittered in mountains more than any empire had ever owned. Ancient banners lay torn among the hordes, crowns of forgotten kings buried in heaps of coins. Gasps echoed. Soldiers and mercenaries broke ranks, wading into the gold with cries of triumph. The temptation. Rachel screamed over the chaos. "Don't touch it. The treasure is the bait." But her warning came too late. One of the French soldiers bent down, his hands trembling with greed as he lifted a golden chalice. The cavern rumbled, the water trembled. Then from the black depths at the far end, something stirred. The sea guardian. It rose like a nightmare. An octopus vast as a submarine, its tentacles coiling across the cavern walls. Its skin glistened black and silver, eyes glowing pale white like moons. But its mouth was wrong. Rows of shark's teeth filled its circular maw, hundreds of jagged blades grinding together as it roared. The soldiers froze in terror. Rachel's voice cracked. "The guardian? The sea guardian of the jinn?" The monster lunged. A single tentacle struck like lightning, wrapping around the French soldier who had touched the gold. His scream cut short as the tentacle dragged him into the maw. Blood sprayed, bones crunched, silence fell. Then chaos erupted, machine guns roared, rockets thundered. The cavern shook with the fury of modern firepower. Tentacles writhed, smashing men against walls, snapping rifles like twigs. Marcus barked orders, rallying the soldiers. "Aim for the eyes!" Flamethrowers lit the air, rivers of fire searing the guardian's skin. It shrieked, thrashing violently, slamming into the treasure piles until gold scattered like rain. Still it came, still it killed. Rachel's reading. Rachel pressed against the wall, her torch sweeping frantically over the carvings. At last she found the verse. "The sea guardian cannot be slain in the spirit of fire. Only sacrifice quenches its hunger. Only then will it reveal the key." Her heart froze. She screamed over the comms, "Stop firing! We can't kill it, it demands sacrifice!" But no one listened. The roar of battle drowned her out. The sacrifice. The guardian lashed out, tearing through soldiers, dragging them into its maw. Blood clouded the water, bodies sinking lifeless to the floor. Then through the chaos, the eye killer strode forward. His pale eye gleamed as he drew his machete, his body calm amidst the slaughter. He looked back once at Rachel, smiling faintly. Without a word, he dove straight into the maw. The guardian shrieked, thrashing violently, its tentacles convulsing. For a moment, the water turned black with its blood. Then it released its grip, retreating into the depths, its roar fading into silence. From the altar at the cavern's center, the treasure shifted. Gold cascaded away, revealing a pedestal of obsidian. Upon it rested a golden relic, a gauntlet shaped as a left hand adorned with rubies that glowed faintly red. Rachel's eyes widened. The king's key. The first gate is complete. The French captain seized it, raising it high. "The power of jinn is ours." But Rachel's face was pale. Her voice was barely a whisper. "The sea guardian is only one. At the second gate waits another." And at the last, her words trailed off. None needed to hear them. The survivors turned away from the mountain of treasure, leaving behind rivers of blood. The gate of treasure had been won, but the labyrinth was not yet finished.